What is going on, guys? Today we are back with some more Anime Rangers X, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing and showcasing the entire Jojo, what would you call it, update 7.5 units, all of them. I finally got all of them. It took me a little bit. As you can tell, these are not evolved yet. I literally just got done finishing the quest for them, so let's go and do that real quick. Oh, what? They're not here, except I guess, oh, because these are the ones that evolved. So we get Starboy Ascended. I don't know what any of these guys do, I'm not gonna lie. And Wonder of You Ascended. So, well, Ascended, they're Ranger units. So, let's get these guys. Wait, where'd they go? Hello? There we go. Oh, I don't know why when I looked his name up, it didn't show up. And then Star. Okay. Oh, these guys are expensive. I kind of forgot about that. Oh, can only have 2 Rangers. Basically, this is the entire team, right? So, who do I take out? Who do I take out? We already know what Dio does. He's really good, but we'll take him out for now. We'll get Dio back on the team, but let's do these guys real quick. I kind of forgot there was a limit on them. So basically, I'm going to be showing you guys a full gear set, curse set, everything, showcase all the new units because I finally got them. So basically, for all of these new ones, you're going to want to get the hyper evolution. At least this is all my opinion and what I think would work best. But take it with a grain of salt because there probably is like a more efficient way to do some of these things. But basically, let's get right on into it. So if you guys don't know how to get these, it's obviously the trials here. You got to get all of these done. They're a little confusing, so if you guys need help, let me know down in the comments if you guys have any questions, because it can definitely be confusing. But let's start off with the priest. So basically, a lot of the gear sets are going to be the same, like in this area, but this can also be replaced with the ethereal lance. But the lance is pretty annoying to make, so I just end up using this one or this one, because these are both really, really good. And even you can even use a trident if you want to. But I use this one for the most damage and ability damage and cooldown and everything. So priest is still pretty good, but you might not use him as much as the other two. So basically it's just a Reaper set, and then I just had this to do clears. Because he has an ability, I don't know if you guys know this, where if he's the only one there, he has a plus 100% item drop rate, which I think works. I don't know. It says it does. Let's go. Who's the next? Cappy. So this is the best unit in the update, by the way. You're not going to need any other unit. I literally have a team that clears the Jojo event in under a minute. So if you guys want to showcase on that, I can definitely do that. But just to show you guys, this is basically what it is. I can do a full breakdown in a different video for you guys. But basically same thing. Getting all of this for maximum damage. Currently you can't put souls on him because he's like his own rarity, but I think they said they're gonna fix this because he would be a lot better with the soul of pure agony with lower ability cooldown. So next one, artist. I don't know what his actual name is. I don't know what any of these guys' names are, but literally same gear sets. You can obviously switch this out, and then you can honestly use the other one, like the pink, was it the pink one, the pink cloak. They're really interchangeable. It just depends on what you want on range and sin cooldown. They're all going to be good. And then just have this just because I don't really know what souls to put on him. But who's next? Wonder of You. I don't know what these two guys do, so I'm definitely gonna have to check this out in the training or whatever. But basically same gear set. Soul of Fire. I think you could honestly use the Soul of Pure Agony on these guys, or the Soul of Cyclops. So we'll put that on him, because these guys are just gonna deal damage. As you can see, 1.1 mil. And then same with this guy. We would honestly, I would say Soul of Pure Agony or the Soul of Cyclops are interchangeable for all of these high DPS units. But literally for same gear sets on all of them, you can obviously use the other gear set or the ethereal lance. Depends on what you have, because a lot of people don't have the new gear set. It's pretty hard to get, and if you can't complete the Jojo event, you're not going to get a bunch of them. So for evolved tiers, basically everybody's just hyper because he doesn't have one because he's not that expensive. But basically all of these guys have hyper. I should probably put hyper on him because they are just ridiculously expensive, and you get more value out of getting a negative cost instead of like minus cost instead of sin cooldown, in my personal opinion. But basically that's what they're all gonna have. Next up, curses, and then we can get into the showcase. Let's see. So for him, I did ability cooldown and damage. It'd be better if you could do ability cooldown and ability damage for all of these units, in my personal opinion, to do the most damage. But 15% was pretty good, and it lowered it to 7 seconds. So I just left it at that because it's pretty hard to get good curses. And then the same with this. Like this would be perfect on this one, right? And then for these ones, I couldn't roll it to save my life. So I just put literally anything that's gonna make them do more damage. Cooldown, ability damage, normal cooldown, as you guys can see on all of these guys. And they're gonna do a lot of damage, which is like the whole point. They're all O+. I already did all of that. All O+, everything. And we're gonna showcase them in the, I always forget where it's at, the test place. And then maybe in the Jojo event, we'll see. But I don't know what these 2 new ranger units do. I didn't even read the passives because I literally just got them. And I was literally so excited. So I was like, I'll just show it with you guys and show you guys in the video. Because I wanted to showcase all of them together. Because even the units already here got reworked. So what do we start with? We'll start with these 2 because I don't know what either of these 2 do. So we'll start with Starboy. I'm sorry if I don't know what these guys' actual name is. So default, it's got 1.7 mil and 25 mil ability damage, which is pretty crazy. Let's check the passive. It's probably gonna be a lot. Oh, he's got 4 different passives. So he can't get stunned or slowed, and he just slowly increases damage reduction, and SPA. Second one, if Dio is in the unit's range, that instantly triggers one of both the unit's passives. Oh, so he pairs really good with Dio if you guys don't have Gappy yet. So you could use him with Dio because you can use 2 ranger units as like your main DPS. So that's pretty good. Then 1-time KO per life, and he also heals himself. And then what else? Main attacks have a chance to trigger multiple barrages, which is dealing way more damage. Gotcha. So let's get him maxed out and see what he can do. All of these new units are expensive, by the way, but obviously they're going to do the most damage and carry you literally through anything you do. They're hard to get, but they are honestly worth it. Oh, his range. I didn't even notice his range is really low. You got to be like right up on him. So maybe like range. I didn't even check this, by the way. Maybe range gear and range curse would be better on him. And he just doesn't need it. I mean, he's got a good amount of health, but that should be it. So we got it up to 400 ability damage, 3.8 cooldown, 1.1 cooldown, and 26 million damage. As you guys can see, he's putting up some pretty good numbers. And take it with a grain of salt. This is without any buffers at all, or without the Dio ability here. So literally any of these units with a full team of buffers is gonna just absolutely melt. This is just a little preview, right? And he's just dealing tons and tons of damage. So let's take him out. And let's do Wonder of You. Oh, is he gonna get deleted? Does he not want to? Okay. Maybe we restart. There we go. Try that again. Let's start with Wonder of You. Oh, he's really slow. For 1.3, and he's at O+. Okay. He's got 4 different passives, kind of like Starboy, but he's a little bit cheaper, so I'm assuming he'll do a little less damage. He has a 33% chance to revive. Okay, so he has a revive ability. And then if he's paired with Toru, wait. It's a allied unit attacks with the same enemy. The enemy is inflicted with collision, dealing 50% of Toru's damage per second. Oh, he's Toru. So he just deals damage over time, like a DOT. And then he can permanently increase damage. And then, wait, what does this mean? Is this an ability? Oh no, it's just one-time use. What? Interesting. These abilities don't seem as good as Starboy. I know you guys are probably getting mad at me because I don't know what their actual like anime names are. I haven't seen Jojo yet. I'd love to, but I have not. Well, let's keep it going. He's doing a pretty good amount of damage still. Both of these ranger units are going to be meta. And Gappy, obviously. I got a shiny one, luckily for me. But basically, every unit in this is going to be meta. At least for maybe not the secrets, because the secrets aren't super crazy. But here's max stats. 1 mil health, 12 mil damage, 250 ability damage. He's going to be a little worse than him, which doesn't mean this guy's bad by any means. Obviously, if a unit's more expensive, in theory, they're going to be way better. So he's definitely living up to the name, or to the cost. Main thing. He actually got deleted. So next, let's do Priest. He's got some reworks done to him. If you guys don't know, he's got a bar now right here that charges up, and I think you get buffs for it. If I can find it. I don't know which one it is, but basically he just deals a lot of damage now. So let's get him maxed out. I want to get more money. It takes a minute. Where's he at? He's getting some good damage. He's not the best. I think he gets an ability. He's not going to do the most damage, but he's not bad. So let's see what this does. Not doing nothing. Minus cooldown. I don't even know what that means, but that's a thing. Dealing a lot of damage. If you have him, he'll be decent. Like, these units aren't going to be the best compared to these rangers and then the new Beyond unit, because the Beyond unit is just going to be the best. Oh, I did not mean to upgrade him. But let's get on to artist. I actually don't think he does anything. Oh, he does. It's very, very small. He just debuffs, like little debuffs, damage, freeze, stun, and then enemies in range have a chance to attack each other. So it's a very small passive, but not that bad. Where's he at? Because he's really cheap to put down, so he can still put out some pretty good damage for those early game people. And then I did a showcase on Gappy, but I feel like I have to show him off anyway, just for the video. And then Dio, if you guys don't know, Dio is just insane too. He's probably up there with these two. He might be above these two, or with Starboy. The new Dio rework absolutely put him back into like meta. The new units the new Ranger units specifically are easily the new meta units that you're gonna want to use. And I'll get Dio out in a second because I don't want to miss him in the showcase, because he's part of the update. I would hate to just not show him off. But let's do this last upgrade real quick, even though you guys are probably already know what Gappy does. He just progressively starts dealing more damage, and yeah, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. It just starts scaling at a ridiculous rate, as you can see. But let's go get Dio and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we have Dio equipped. Here's the gear, not the gear, or I guess gear. I can't remember if I showed it. Here's this Ethereal Lance and Pure Agony. Let's take him. He's also shiny, by the way. He's not hard to get shiny, so... Oh, that's not it. Basically, oh, stop trading with me. I'm trying to showcase. Basically, I'm just showing all of these off in the test place, which is going to be the most, like... I guess the most balanced way to show it, instead of like an event where I think they might debuff. I'm not sure what the units do in the event. But I just want to give all of the units like an even playing field. So, let's get Dio out there. His new abilities are like absolutely ridiculous. He's got like 30 million passes, and look at the graphics on him. He's got some like, I don't even know, he just looks cool. Look at that. And then he's already racks up damage. His abilities are crazy. He's got 3 passives, ultimate. Basically, he just keeps getting lower SPA, increasing damage, increasing more damage. What is it? Grants +1 Jojo corpse. Yeah, I could not tell you what any of this stuff means, but all that unit stats. Basically, he's a buffer, and he just increases his damage like crazy with a pretty good ultimate, I think. I'm just trying to read what all of this stuff does, but basically, let's get him leveled up. He is going to be doing some pretty good damage, and he has a really, really good range. This isn't even with a range, or he might have a range curse. I can't remember now that I think about it. But he is super duper expensive. Probably, I think he's the second most expensive unit to upgrade behind Gappy, I think, for the new ones. Unless he's up there too. These guys cost a pretty penny. Which I wonder if they're ever going to upgrade this stuff again, like the money and then like what they did a few updates ago with how much you get and the cap and all that stuff. I wonder if that's ever going to be like updated again, because these units are getting expensive. So here's final stats. He's got 75 mil ability damage, which slowly scales, 5 mil damage. It's all slowly scaling with 1 second ability cooldown and 1.1 second cooldown, dealing a ton of damage with 100 range, by the way. I don't know, you guys can see the range. Look, it's literally going outside of the map here. This is his range. But basically, all of these units are going to be insane. Get them while you can. Get the ranger units if you can get Gappy. Gappy is pretty hard to get if you guys don't have like the best units, but these new ranger units are going to be a great start for you guys. But if you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I can answer any questions you guys have. But that's going to be it for the video. And if you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.